Okay, true believers, time to do another review, and this time I'm doing a review of the brake lines. And remember, we've been doing modifications on the Fortuner, and one of the modifications was the suspension upgrade, which lifted the suspension 2 inches. And what happens is the brake lines are stretched an additional 2 inches, and if we put bigger tires, that's going to be another inch or so, probably another inch. So you're talking about 3-inch stretch on the brake lines. So these are actually from Lazada, and this is supposed to be 3 inches longer. So I'm gonna see if I can have these installed by a local mechanic. So these are pretty heavy duty. I don't know what these numbers mean over here, but they say, somebody probably in the comments will say, oh, these numbers mean so and so dot something. I don't know if I can read that. I don't know what those numbers mean, but these brake lines look pretty heavy duty. This is what it looks like on one end. It looks like it's threaded in there. Oh, what's going on there? So that's what it looks like. There's 2 of them, so I assume these 2 go in the front and this one goes in the back, maybe. I don't even know if these are the right, and it looks like same thing over here. They both look the same on both ends. So hopefully they're the right size, and they will put some slack back on the brake lines, and that way we can fixate it properly into the upper arm, which was bothering me a lot. So someone in the comments suggested longer brake line, and I actually saw some reviews where they actually extended the brake line. So I said, okay, why not? Let's try this and see if it works. So let's take it to the mechanic and see if they can install it. All right, I'm here at Minerva Tire Depot again, and remember when I had the suspension upgraded, and I actually am very happy and satisfied that I got this suspension upgrade. I really notice a difference, especially if I have passengers and the springs are compressed, and I do notice how soft their shocks are. So especially after it was broken in. But the only problem I hate is this zip tie right here. It's because the brake line doesn't have enough slack to get this to properly bolt onto that. So I wanted to secure it better. That's why I got the longer brake line. So here we go. Here's the culprit right here. It's pretty short. So we're trying to make this longer so you can fixate right there and that. Okay, so the brake line actually doesn't go here, it goes here. So this will be extended, but the problem over here is not really being addressed. But they said they could still fix this so it'll fixate on that. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's replace the brake line. By the way, the charge is 4,000 pesos. I repeat, 4,000 pesos to get these brake lines replaced. So they're actually just going to replace the rear brake line because the front brake line, this thing is too long, and then it's going to hit the tires and other internals in there. So we're just going to have the back brake line replaced, and then we'll see if we can address the other problem. This is the brake line that needs to be fixed. This one is stretched. So he's saying replace that. So we're gonna replace that. Look how stretched it is. The concern now is this line over here. Look how stretched that line is. There's definitely tension there. See that? There and there. So I don't know how I'm gonna address that. I think on this side, there's no tension. See that? But why is there all that tension on the other side? Okay, there it is. Good news is it was able to be adjusted properly. You can appreciate that. So the bracket's fixated and the line is fine. It's fixated here, okay. You follow it. It's fixated here, okay. So now it's not as the other side. Okay, mechanic says even though there's some stretch over here, he says once the car is put back down, then there's going to be a little bit of slack. And he said this is for the handbrake anyway, so no issues there. That can handle it. Now we got to work on this stretch. Taking the air out. Now that it's been replaced, the new brake line. Rear brake line. And for good measure, I also had them retorque the suspension. More brake fluid was added. Okay, since it was just one brake line, it was 1,500 pesos. Maybe 1,500 pesos.